There was a time that some of my housemates asked me to help them keep their contraband, like their phones, in my hair. If you go to a typical hairdressing salon in Nigeria, they don't want to touch natural hair. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I am so excited to be here. This is kind of like a freestyle video because I am just talking as it's coming to my mind. I want to talk about two things. One is about dating in Lagos as a natural hair girly. There has been a video going around about a preacher talking about how girls shouldn't be carrying their natural hair, like natural hair is not selling market in her words, and that people should put on their wigs and look good and look clean. I believe that she was talking to a specific group, maybe the people that attend her church. They're saying maybe some of them are not exactly put together with their natural hair, and that's why she mentioned it in her message. I 100% do not think that that message was meant for the whole internet, but unfortunately the whole internet saw it, and everybody had something to say about it. I don't agree with the choice of words completely. I think bottom line was that she was basically trying to say, hey, look clean, look put together, stop carrying natural hair and looking scruffy with it. I personally had natural hair throughout my secondary school. I was like probably one of the very, very few people that had natural hair, full long natural hair, I have to say. And a couple of problems I had was the fact that I hardly used to get people to make my hair. I attended QC, Queen's College, and then we used to make our hair at the end of every week. And the only style that was allowed, as at the time I was in the school, was all back. Like your hair goes to the back, no style, nothing. The point is that while I was in school, I would typically always have to seriously plead with people to make my hair, because a lot of people were used to making retouched hair. It doesn't take time, your hands run easily through the hair. For me, it was different. My hair was natural. My mom had always made us promise not to retouch our hair till like uni. And my hair was really long. I don't think I was so much in a hurry to retouch my hair. It was the trending thing at the time to have your hair retouched. So it was a struggle. In fact, I remember there was a time that some of my housemates asked me to help them keep their contraband, like their phones, in my hair because my hair was that full. Anyway, when I got to uni, I was the first person on the queue of people that were retouching hair because I was ready to just let it go. Plus, you know how when your hair is natural and long, then the expectation is that by the time you retouch it, it will be like twice as long. That was not my case. I was like, where did the hair go? My hair was like here when it was natural. Like for real, no jokes. My hair was really long. And then by the time I retouched it, it was just like maybe 2 inches more. I said, is this what I waited 6 years in high school to do? The plan was not this. The point is, it became the trending thing, I think, in uni. For me, that was like, how many years ago? I don't want to say my age through this video, but I feel like a couple of you already know my age. For me, it became a trending thing when I was in uni to have natural hair. And by then, it was already too late because I retouched my hair. I was not interested in going back. I'm like, sometimes I've been waiting for all these years. Please, if you can keep your natural hair. I retouched my hair, and it was easier to maintain, all that good stuff. And what I'm trying to bring out, of this video is the fact that a lot of us have not been trained to nurture 4C hair, which is the hair that most Nigerian girlies have. And so that's why sometimes people don't look exactly put together when they have their natural hair on. And I don't think it is bad. If you go to a typical hairdressing salon in Nigeria, they don't want to touch natural hair because it's going to stress them, except some specific salons that deal with natural hair. So it's not our fault. It's not something we grew up with. We've not been trained to, know how to manage our natural hair. So there's no shame in you not necessarily being perfect at being able to manage your natural hair. And that's why it's okay to go with wigs. If you can manage your wigs well, if you can make sure that your hair underneath the wig is clean at all times, it's properly trimmed, then by all means wear your wig. One thing that I thought about when this whole thing came out is that everybody has bad hair days. The person with 3A hair, or like the white girl, everyone has bad hair days. For us, it might mean that it's taking a bit more effort, in some cases more money, to be able to wear wigs, to go out. But like, cut your coat according to your size. Don't go and buy a 600k wig if you cannot afford it. Don't go and buy a 200k wig if you cannot afford it. Buy the one that you can afford, that you still like live comfortably as you wear them. You can keep clean and neat and look nice, and you're good to go. I feel like a lot of people have tied their identity to their hair. I think that for us as Nigerians, I don't really think that is a huge thing. I get that in some other parts of the world, for example, like African Americans, they've probably had some bias. They've probably been treated in a particular way because of how their hair looks. But to be honest, I don't think it's a big problem for Nigerians. It's not that deep. Because I heard people saying different things like, oh, I'm going to teach my daughter that's her identity, something. Please, I think that every human being's identity is way more than just the hair that they have on their head. Fine, they should be proud of who they are. They should be proud of how they look. They should be, I don't want to say literally obsessed, but like they should love themselves. But it shouldn't be that if somebody talks about your hair, then it should now be something that will drop your self-esteem or make you feel less of yourself. Absolutely not. Let's not add fuel where there doesn't need to be fuel. That's what I thought when I saw that video. I felt like, okay, she might have not said it well, but you guys know what she's saying. Those of you that you're carrying your natural hair and you're looking a particular way, go and change your ways. Go and pack your hair well. Some of you, your natural hair, everything in the front, as the whole front hair is facing the back. If you're comfortable with how the hair looks, even if the whole front hair is cut off, please do you, boo. If you're not comfortable with how your hair looks, don't feel bad about using a wig. That is what I think. And that is where I'm going to wrap up that conversation. The second thing I wanted to talk about is preparing for 2024. And I know like it's a thing. Everybody in December we get together, we put down our goals, our dreams, our vision for the next year. Honestly, this year I am in no mood for that. But I know two things that I have been reflecting on for the past, I guess, couple of days is the fact that I, for one, want to make sure that I'm consistent, right? More consistent in anything that I'm doing that is working. And the second thing is try to find a solution on things that are not working. For me, those are the two basic things. Of course, I have like goals that I want to achieve personally, but ultimately, those are like the things that you can point to like immediately. Identify those things that are working, continue doing them. The ones that are not working, don't deceive yourself. Find out what you need to be doing differently if you're doing something that is not working. And I don't know who this is for. I believe that I'm also speaking to some people that are Christians here. You want to listen to God speak to you specifically about things to do. That is my plan for the new year. I don't have like 10 lists of things I want to do next year. I'll be honest with you. Those two things are some of the things that I want to keep in mind for the new year. I'm interested to know what you guys, like what your plan is for the new year. Is there a habit you want to stop? Is there a habit you want to continue? Is there something new you want to do? Is there something different you want to do? Please share with me in the comments. I would love to know. It was nice making this video. Please feel free to share what you're feeling right now, how you're feeling about the new year, and I pray that whatever plan that you have, whatever dreams that you hope to accomplish, that God breathes on them, that you have breakthrough, that you come across the right people that will help you achieve those dreams. I love you. Thank you for sticking with me all through the year. For those of you that just subscribe to the channel, I am super excited to have you here. It has been such an interesting ride, and I am so glad that you're now part of this family. Thank you so much. If you're yet subscribed, if you're watching this video, if you're seeing me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye and happy new month.